So technically this is a medical Spanish channel, but today I'm going to be taking a break from that and focusing on basic Spanish, because you also got to learn that at some point, right? And so we're going to do really high yield stuff. So these are a bunch of really common Spanish nouns. So technically this is going to be about 30 nouns, but that's kind of, it's a little less than that because I'm kind of counting a masculine and feminine form of one of them to get to 30. So about 30 really, really common Spanish nouns that you should definitely know if you're trying to learn Spanish. So make a point of making sure you're familiar with all of these. So I'll say each one at least a couple of times, and then maybe I'll see if I can come up with a little phrase to kind of put it in a different context or whatever to make it seem more like an actual building block that you could use to make sentences. So the first one is vez, vez, V-E-Z. So vez means time, but not like time in general, like a time, an instance. Una vez, dos veces. So once, one time, two times. That's how you use that. So vez, really, really common. The next one is hoy, hoy. That means today. Hoy es el día. Today is the day. Next, we're going to do mañana, mañana. So mañana most often means, it has multiple meanings. So tomorrow or morning. So technically those are two different forms of the word. In la mañana means in the morning, but mañana means tomorrow, and that's actually el mañana in that case, like the morrow. So tomorrow or morning, mañana. Ayer, the next one is ayer. Ayer means yesterday. So we've done tomorrow and yesterday and today. So starting to sense a pattern there. And then speaking of a pattern, the next one is día, día. El día. Earlier I said hoy es el día. Today is the day. So there you go. Day. Ayer fue el día. Yesterday was the day. So the next one, we're kind of focused on time here. So the next one is año, año. And año means year. So este año, this year. Dos años, 2 years. Tengo 40 años, I'm 40 years old. That sort of thing. So the next one is sitio, sitio. Sitio means place, and it sounds like the English word site, S-I-T-E. So that's one of those things where oftentimes Spanish words will sound like some kind of similar English word or what have you, even if it's not a direct translation. So sitio means place or site. And another common word for place, just kind of as a bonus here, is lugar, lugar. So lugar means place. So el sitio or el lugar, the place. Voy al lugar. I'm going to the place. Voy al sitio. I'm going to the place where whatever. You could continue the sentence. Next we have escuela, escuela. I'm sure you know if you ever took any Spanish classes, this means school. Mi escuela, my school. Tu escuela, your school. The next one is tienda, tienda. So that means a store, but usually like a small store, like a shop of some sort. So tienda, and in Latin America there's a lot of those, right? Like corner stores kind of thing. So la tienda, voy a la tienda, I'm going to the store. And then you could say to buy bread, para comprar pan. But we'll keep it simple. Voy a la tienda. Next is baño, baño. That's one of the first words most people learn, right? Baño means bathroom. Necesito usar el baño. I need to use the bathroom. So baño. Next we have ciudad, ciudad, city. So city. La ciudad. Vivo en la ciudad. I live in the city. Next we have cosa. Cosa. ¿Qué cosa? Cosa means thing. Thing. And that phrase I just used is kind of a silly phrase that means, what's that? What is this thing? Or whatever. Or what's going on? Or something like that. But la cosa, the thing. Nada. 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 Basically, everyone knows, todos saben que nada significa nada. Everyone knows that nothing means nothing. So you probably learned that in school. So nada. Next is the opposite of nada, which is algo. 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 Not as well known as nada. Algo means something. Algo. Quiero algo. I want something. The next word is, there's actually two words here, but they're very similar. Todo, todo, or todos, todos. So todo means all, and todos means everything or everyone. So if it's plural, then it's referring to like, numerous objects, like everyone, everything. But if it's singular, then it's like just kind of indiscreet. So it's like all. Todas las cosas, all the things. Todos los años, every year. Todos los días, every day. So you can use it in lots of different phrases as well. So there's a few useful phrases with todo and todos. Quick side note, I did a pronunciation, I have a general pronunciation video and then a video about like how to sound like a native speaker. Notice I'm not saying todo, todo. That's how a gringo would say it. Instead, you want to say the D properly, so you say todo, todo. So it's a little more similar to a TH versus an English D. Okay, so we're like maybe 2/3 of the way through the list, so we're making good progress here. So the next word is casa, casa. Mi casa, su casa. My house, your house. The next word is coche, coche. And I'll also say carro, carro. Because coche can mean a car, like an automobile. But in some countries, it means other things. Like in Guatemala, where I've spent a lot of time, it means pig. So in that country, they would say carro, carro, to say car. So coche or carro would be like car. Vamos en coche. Vamos en carro. We're going in the car to whatever place, right? The next one is agua, agua. Agua, water. Voy a tomar agua. I'm going to drink water. Quick little grammar note. If you're going to say the water, you say el agua, but that's just a phonetic thing. So it's actually a feminine word. It's a feminine word. So you say agua sucia, dirty water, and so sucia is a feminine adjective in that case. So next words are, there's two words that mean the same thing. So idioma. Idioma means language. And you also have the word lengua, lengua, which technically means tongue, but just like in English, tongue can mean language. Many tongues, many languages. So los idiomas, the languages, las lenguas, the tongues or languages, mi lengua, my tongue, or my language. Tiempo. Tiempo means a couple different things. Tiempo means time, as in time, or weather. El tiempo. Hace buen tiempo. It's good weather. It's making good weather. It's good weather. And so forth. So tiempo. Next, getting back to a time-related word, semana. Semana. La semana, the week. Esta semana, this week. La próxima semana, next week. La semana pasada, last week. Next, we've got a few person-related words. Hombre, hombre. So that means man. And by the way, sorry, the light's kind of fluctuating just because it's cloudy outside. So anyway, hombre, man. El hombre, or soy hombre. I'm a man. Soy hombre. Mujer, mujer. Woman. La mujer, viene la mujer. The woman is coming, as in coming to this place. La mujer. Next, we have technically two words, but they're basically the same. Chico, chico, or chica, chica, right? So that's like boy or girl. So it usually refers to a young person, a boy, chico, or a girl, chica. El chico, la chica. Los chicos están en la escuela. The boys or the kids are in the school. Amigo, amigo. Todos saben esta palabra. Everyone knows this word. Amigo. Mi amigo, amigo. So, amigo, you know that word, I'm sure. Persona, persona. La persona. La persona amable. La persona es muy amable. The person is very friendly. If you don't know who they are, we're just saying they're very friendly. Familia. So this is the last word. Familia. 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 Mi familia vive en. My family lives in. Fill in the blank. All right, so that was about 30 really, really common Spanish nouns. Super, super common, definitely worth learning. And so, if you're not familiar with all of them, review this video a couple of times. And if you want to learn more basic Spanish, I've got a little playlist here with several basic Spanish videos. Some of them are similar to this. Some of them are more about, other grammar things or pronunciation or what have you. And then if you want to learn about medical Spanish, I've got a playlist right here that has a bunch of medical Spanish videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.